following podcast is being brought to you by the Defy Life Podcast Network.
Maybe we can still heal you. Why? So you could just lock me up? No. Just bury me in the ocean with my ancestors that jumped from the ships. Because they knew death was better than bondage.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but blinding. The shadows betray you because they belong to me.
In the hell do you think you are?
Okay, it's not working out. I'm gonna need the suit back.
For how long?
Forever. Yeah, let's
No, please.
Let's have it.
You don't understand. This is all I have. I'm nothing without this suit.
If you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't have it. Okay?
So Oz, this week we are going to start off Black History Month by giving a little spotlight to some lesser known or a lesser known character that was decided by the people. And the audience got to choose which character you were going to give your spotlight to, Oz. So before we get to that, Oz, are you excited about this new spotlight session we're going to give you for Black History Month? And how do you think it's going to go as far as you and your rants?
I appreciate any opportunity to rant, so I'm looking forward to it.
Well spoken. And probably the most concise statement you've made on this show so far.
And if not the most truthful.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
So let's go over our four choices who we put up for the poll for the people. The four choices were Moon Girl, Night Thrasher, Duke Thomas, and Vixen. Now, I won't ask you who the people chose because I already told you, and your track record for having a pulse on the people hasn't been too strong.
No, I feel good about this one. I feel like if I were to guess, I would say the people chose Vixen.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I love the silence. You're like, dude, I already told you the people chose. You still chose the wrong one. You don't even know the people, man.
I look, because part of me didn't know if you were serious or if you were just like, if you were playing me at that point. So I didn't know.
You're like Uncle Oz. You have the pulse of the people on Bizarro World.
Well, really, I was just like, I literally just said I already told you who it was, and you still chose Vixen.
I know.
Flabbergasted.
The silence was amazing.
Well, I had to think, like, what do I say to that? Like, how do I respond?
Dude, I can literally feel you processing that.
I was like, did he just pick Vic? Did he say that? Vixen?
You're like, wait, is this you gaslighting me? Because he just said, wait.
So I was waiting on like a punchline, a laugh, a giggle or something, and I didn't get nothing. So I was like, okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Man, all right.
Oh, that was good.
I can tell you, this show's off to a better start than last week. I can definitely say that. All right, so let's go. We did one of our four choices. Night Thrasher ended up coming in first with 37%. Now, Oz, I did not tell you this part. Who do you think came in second?
See, okay. Vixen.
With 34% of the vote, Moon Girl
Wow.
came in second.
4 years ago, Vixen would have came in second.
Vixen had 15%, and Duke Thomas had 14%. Your boy.
People don't care about Duke. Lark, dude.
Yes, your boy.
Dude, they're like, you can. They're like, hey, Batman. You know, there's a bird called the raptor too, but you're gonna name him Lark. You got a robin and you got a lark.
You got a lark. Hey, shout out to the Signal, man. You in your yellow costume,
dude. Man, Batman's next prodigy is going to be called what's that bird that has all the flowers? That has the
peacock.
Hey, boys, I want to introduce you to the peacock. Lark's gonna be like, what?
The peacock.
Oh, dude.
Well, Nighthawk was taken, so it was like, I guess Nighthawk's taken, so you could be Lark.
Yeah, and all the badass birds. He's like, look, man, like here it goes like this. You're either gonna be peacock or you're gonna be Lark.
I'd have probably took peacock.
God damn, man.
I mean, look, to be honest with you, everything about him, he should have been the peacock. His abilities and stuff.
Bright and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Like all his abilities and stuff, he should have been a peacock.
Nah, Brian Batman was like, "You're a peacock." No. I'm Lark. No. It's like the scene from Kunta Kinte and Toby.
It was reverse psychology. He told him what he made him say what his name he wanted him to say.
Your name is Peacock. My name is Lark.
My name is Lark. What's your name, boy? What's your name, boy?
Hey, hold up. Shout out to the original Jordy LaForge, LeVar Burton. That dude, he came, speaking of which, just a quick segue. That cat came from Kunta Kinte having his foot chopped off because he didn't want to be called Toby to the Reading Rainbow, educating the youth to an admiral with super eyes
I think that's
in the future.
I think that's flip-flop. I think he was the admiral before he started reading to the youth.
No, well, I mean, but you got to take the lineage, dude. You can't just say he was like. You can't just say that he went from definitely past to our present to the future. He's encompassed. LeVar Burton has literally encompassed all of our sort of like timelines. Like literally, I'm serious. Roots from the past, Reading Rainbow, hopefully Jeopardy for the present.
If he takes Jeopardy, that's lifetime.
Well, I'm just saying, you know what I mean, man.
That's your kid's life,
dude. Well, I'm just telling you, that guy doesn't get a lot of credit for the crazy roles and crazy things that he's done.
Well, he's iconic. He's a trailblazer.
Yeah, and speaking of trailblazer, man, me and you spoke on it, but I wanted to bring it up for the podcast. This dude back in like the late '90s, like mid '90s, late '90s, wrote this sci-fi novel where it was dystopian, but there was he made like before Obama and all this stuff, he made a black president who was like basically kind of like Colin Powell and stuff. He was like a Secretary of Defense or whatever, that kind of dude. But it was really he wrote that. It was just crazy, man. He's definitely a trailblazer, man. Yeah. I'm sorry.
You get a little worked up, huh?
I get because you know what, man. I don't think he gets enough props just as one of our cultural icons.
We'll shout out to LeVar here on our first episode of Black History Month.
LeVar Burton, cheers.
No doubt. So, Oz, what we're going to do with the other three that did not win, I want you to give one cool fact about each of the other three before we set the table, okay? So with second place, Moon Girl, 34%. Give us one cool, interesting fact or maybe a cool story that people should check out with the character.
Well, you should just check out Moon Girl because I think she's a spinoff Moon Boy and Dinosaur. So cool fact for her, super hyper intelligent.
So is she like you got to give me more than that because we have a few super highly intelligent women in Marvel.
Okay, I want you to how they're always touting like Adamus Cho as like the third smartest person on Earth. She rivals that dude, and she also has definitely, she has a link to to her dinosaur buddy. She's a force to be reckoned with, and I think that people don't realize she hasn't really reached puberty yet too.
So where would she rank among Shuri, Ironheart, Riri Williams? Because they're some of the smartest people in the Marvel universe as well.
See, I would throw her in a different category. I would throw her into a Valerie Franklin category.
Moon Girl.
Yeah, Moon Girl. I wouldn't, because all those they're all adults. Those two are still growing, and their minds are still growing, and they still have eclipsed their for Valerie. She's eclipsed her father already, and I think Moon Girl, people should recognize that. Think of her as a Tony Stark, but with 10 times the imagination.
Sounds like Riri.
Yeah. Who Braveheart is that? Or Ironheart?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I see, but again, for Moon Girl, I think there's other stuff that needs to be locked with her, because I want to see if she's got this crazy link with this dinosaur. I want to see if it expands to other animals too. That's always my thing for her.
Okay, that was my fault that went a little bit longer.
Thank you very much for acknowledging that.
I will definitely take that one. Duke Thomas.
We joked on a lark, but man, really crazy fact is, man, his parents got the Joker poison, and they're insane. And so every time he goes and visits his parents, his mom is looking at him and saying the most craziest, disgusting, vile things that a person could ever say. But that's her son, and he knows that's not really them saying it, but think of how strong of a character he has to be to take that. And when I'm seeing discussing stuff, think of the series Crossed, where they got the plague and they were just doing unbelievable, disgusting things. They would say crazy things, and he was still trying to find a cure for them. And he's been accepted into the whole Batman family too.
Is Alexa turning on in there?
Siri went crazy, dude.
what's going on in there?
Siri gets passionate about Duke too.
Oh, okay.
And Sylvester, please. I was like, Siri, please be quiet, please.
And let's finish up with your pick. Who you thought the people chose? Vixen.
Vixen, the little Vixen. Vixen was kind of a new character created in the maybe 80s, I think, but kind of got a revamp when women heroines started getting popular again in 2000s more. But anyway, basically a quick one for her is she does have the power of every single animal. So she can choose. She can fly if she needs to. She can be as strong as a whale or an elephant. Be as a little hidden thing. Be as long memory, kind of photographic memory of an elephant too. Communicate dolphins do. There's a lot of hidden little things that she does that she can do that the animals do that she can do. It's really cool.
Yeah, I will say as far as Vixen goes, especially a few years ago, if we'd have done this poll, Vixen I think would have won in a landslide. She not only was able to take her character from the Arrowverse and kind of spin that off into her own animated series, which she voiced. She was also cast in the Legends of Tomorrow. So and then she had a more prominent role in the comics as well. So yeah, it would have been a different story a few years ago. Yeah,
a few years ago, I think she would have got a lot more prop. People forget about her, but I hope people don't forget. Literally, she's got abilities that people don't tap.
She's the first black female in the Justice League.
Yeah, isn't that crazy, dude?
That's just.
Well, think about that. Think about how crazy that. And then you want to get even crazier. Think about the first black character, male, whatever, was Cyborg. Well, people will say Black Vulcan, but dude, basically they kind of just say, "Hey, Cyborg, here's your chance, go."
Yeah,
it's so weird.
Okay, so Night Thrasher is going to be our main topic. Oz is going to really dive into it. I'm just going to be learning and asking questions. So it's going to be a very Uncle Oz heavy episode. We'll see how that goes. boy.
Can you just say it with a little more enthusiasm without being like sighing? I mean, I know the Vixen thing got you all salty, but come on, man, we're here. It's gonna be fun.
But before we get
wait, I'm sorry. It's gonna be fun for me.
Right. Before we get too deep into things, allow me to set the table. This is Take a Knee for Marvel vs. DC. I am your host, Regular Scott. I am here with my co-host, the comic connoisseur, the mighty Ozzy Kilmonger. Oz, what's going on?
What is up, my comic comrades?
And you can find us on Twitter at Knee4Marvel vs. DC. That's the number 4. You can email us, Knee4Marvel vs. DC at GoDefyLife.com. You can also leave us a voicemail, 804-518-6631. You can find our podcast anywhere you get your podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spreaker, Radio Public, TuneIn, Spotify, all those places. Download, subscribe, leave us 5 stars. Let us know what you liked and what you didn't like. We are also on Facebook and Instagram at Take a Knee for Marvel vs. DC. You can also join our Facebook group, be a part of the conversation. We have a lot of fun over there. Oz, tell everyone where they can find you on your socials.
You can find me on the Twitter, and you can find me at Ozzy Real. Man, I haven't had enough coffee. I'm so late. Maybe I should switch over to beer. Let me switch over to beer.
Hey, that was something right there, boy.
You can find me.
that was something, man.
That was like a bad Daniel Day-Lewis, Last of the Mohicans. You can find me a click ago in Kentucky.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Dude, man, Daniel Day-Lewis is another hidden treasure, and people should watch Last Mohicans because he plays Leatherstocking, Natty Bumco, the legendary Natty Bumco, and from the book Last Mohicans, and he nails it. He's awesome. He's good.
So before we go to our news and our Killmonger conversation, I actually wanted to just kind of touch on WandaVision. And I know you kind of had a prediction that you wanted to throw out there. So I wanted to kind of get to that early. Next week, we're going to really go in depth with episodes 5 and 6. We're going to do every 2 episodes. But Oz, I know there were a couple of predictions you wanted to put out there into the world and make sure it was on tape.
Oh, man, I really need a beer, dude. Okay, after this, we're going to have to pause so I can go to beer because this is enough. Here, ready? Real quick. WandaVision was awesome. The latest one, spoiler alert.
No spoilers. We're just giving predictions. Just give your prediction that you gave me.
The latest one, I immediately called Regular Scott. I was like, man, you got to watch. It blew my mind. It was beautiful. My predictions are this. If Ms. Olsen said that expect a Mandalorian season 2 finale cameo,
a Luke Skywalker-esque cameo.
But we're all expecting everybody with the bang bangs.
Yeah,
like,
you could have just said Luke Skywalker. It would have been fine.
If that's the case, and if what we saw from the last episode, my prediction is simply Magneto is going to come in, wreck shop, and try and get Wanda.
Let him know which one.
And I'm going to tell you, Fassbender is going to do it. Now, I have a thing laid out. Okay, so Michael Fassbender, Magneto, comes in because Warner Brothers just spent a amount of billions of dollars acquiring all the Sony rights. Okay, that's one prediction. Prediction number 2 would be it's a great segue to get a Fantastic Four person in too, so we can just kind of encompass. We got the X-Men. Now let's get the Fantastic Four. We have the Avengers. We get that whole universe cemented. We get the real, true MCU. All right. So I say it. My money is on. It's going to be Magneto showing a really, really cool cameo. And a lot of things were given away where people were just like seeing like it's all Wanda. I think that's like what they preferably call a red herring.
Okay, don't get no spoilers.
I'm not because that's a past episode. We know this. So when you heard that, I think that's a red herring because you see the power, but there's a power behind the power.
Yeah.
So
my prediction is I think it's going to be something disappointing like Captain Marvel's going to show up. I think Monaco will get in trouble. You know, you saw the little notion when they brought up Captain Marvel. She kind of was like, we're not talking about her. So I think she'll get in trouble. Captain Marvel will show up, wreck shop, run through everybody, take everybody out very quickly, very handily. And then, you know, they'll have their little face-off, their little moment, and that's her setup for Captain Marvel too.
Hey man, be a little more cheerful. Can I just have? I'm gonna actually encourage you to be a little more cheerful with this, because we saw Captain Marvel save the day already in the big screen, so I don't think they're gonna redo that again.
Yeah, but what better way to reintroduce her? And I don't want to get my hopes up to be disappointed, because I think Magneto will be dope. I know JD, my good buddy from the Pro Wrestling Showdown podcast and a co-host of the Superhero Speak podcast, where he said this.
Cheap
plug on both parts. He thinks that it's going to be Wolverine. So, you know, I don't want to get my hopes up for something really cool like that. So I'm just going to keep them real low and be disappointed when it's not be disappointed when it's somebody whack like Captain Marvel.
Okay, well then, hey, you know, I mean, with the sound of your voice, you're just like, okay, well, the Hulk is going to come in. And
hey, anybody other than Captain Marvel, I'll probably be pretty pumped about it.
Well, so I'm just like, I really, it's for me. I would like, so I'm always for the bonkers stuff. I would say throwing a little mystique in there, since Wanda's been manipulating people. Have a mystique in there, but okay, I tell you, a perfect way. Fantastic Four, Magneto. I like the Wolverine too. I like that. Give a last shout out for Hugh and just say, go ahead, man, with a bang.
Okay.
You know.
No, I don't know. All right, let's do our Kilmonger conversation.
Cool. Can we pause so I can go get a beer?
Okay. I guess we're going to take a break. I guess I'll stick over the show.
It's literally going to be 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Well, I'll be 2 minutes our time.
How many commercials do you want me to play?
Well, 2 minutes our time, but pausing it for you is going to be 5 seconds.
Okay,
right?
we'll play a quick commercial break.
Okay.
I'll go get a beer, and I guess I'm gonna go roll around in the snow. We'll be right back.
This is Defy Life.
Welcome to the Defy Life podcast. Join JR, Thomas, and Al as they take on topics in sports, politics, current events, family, and more. Insightful, hilarious, always unique. New episode every Wednesday. Powered by the Defy Life Podcast Network. Listen at DefyLifePods.com and everywhere else your favorite podcasts are available. If you're not rocking with Defy Life, what's your life about?
And we are back. Oz had to run to the store, literally, to go get his beer, but we're back. I made a snow angel. Make sure you check out the Defy Life podcast. It's a lot more organized than we are.
I went to Waffle House.
I actually did go to Waffle House this morning. Got me the All-Star Special, chocolate chip waffle, scrambled eggs with cheese, raisin toast, and an orange juice.
We're in the midst of a snowstorm. This dude decides he needs to go to Waffle House because it's literally the only place that's still open. Because they never closed. And they're just like, man, we're going to have a chill day, man. Thank God no one's coming out on this crazy. Oh, we got customers. What y'all want? Y'all want all of that?
Hey, listen, but here's the thing, though. I didn't feel nearly as bad when I pulled up and the parking lot was packed.
Right. And listen, here's the thing, though. He didn't feel nearly as bad when he was like, hey, 20% is really a lot during the snow. I was kind of thinking something like 5%. Wait a minute. And risk my life to come eat your food.
Well, I definitely didn't tip for pickup.
Oh, of course you didn't.
Why would I tip for pickup?
Right. Why would I go? Why would I drive in the snow?
Hold on.
40
Wait a
minutes
minute.
out?
Am I? Hold on. Wait, this is real talk. A complete side note, but should I be tipping for takeout?
Okay, so that's always the eternal question, right? So sometimes I think sometimes it's appropriate, sometimes it's not. But I would say there are a couple factors: how big the order is, and yeah, here it is basically how big the order is and how much stress it was. You know, like like you got to remember when you dine in, you're tipping. You're tipping the wait staff, but but depending on how the restaurant works, man, sometimes you're tipping the cooks too. Some restaurants put it all in a big stupid pool, where at the end of the day, some people get the percentages and stuff, based on what they have to do. Okay. I always put a factor in going like, yo, man, if you're taking my order, if you're making my order, you're a worker bee like I am. I got to give you money because I want compensation too.
Okay, so but it's not like it's definitely not in the same category as tipping your delivery driver or your waiter or waitress.
But think about, put it in perspective, dude. Like you it's like, oh, should I tip the waiter or should I tip the person who took the call and the people who cooked the food, right? Well, if you use freaking Uber Eats or Seamless, whatever, man, they're milking you for the driver, and then 20% off of that, and then another 20%. They're just gouging you. So you just have to weigh the cost.
I don't understand what any of that has to do with tipping. All I asked is if I should tip, and you went into some tirade about the Uber driver.
Well, no, it's not a tirade. Like say for Uber Eats,
it's just a yes or no.
No, it's not. It's not.
Why can't it be?
Uber. Well, you think things are yes or no.
Why can't it just be a yes or no? I knew I should have started this.
Things are not as simple.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead and get it out.
All right, so look, dude. We're still this crazy country where people's tips are not already included. If you go to Europe or anywhere else, dude, and you order food, they're like, here's your bill. Here's the tip. It's like, no, it's already factoring into everything already.
Okay, so you think we should tip then?
Oh God, yeah, dude, you should.
Okay, so do you tip your fast food workers?
I rarely go out to eat.
That's not what I asked you. When you go to McDonald's and stuff, do you tip them? I don't go to
McDonald's.
Oh, you said last week. You said last week you go to McDonald's. Or last show you go to McDonald's.
I'll help you out. We ordered Chipotle for takeout yesterday, right? And you're asking me, did I tip the?
No, I'm talking fast food. I'm talking drive-through.
No, I don't do drive-through like that.
But that's
I do Starbucks drive-through.
Do you tip them?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I? They're making my food.
So why wouldn't you tip a McDonald's worker? Hold on. Why wouldn't you tip a McDonald's?
Hey, I'm gonna say it like this: you can make any kind of spatial difference all you want to, but if you're in a Starbucks line in the drive-through and you are looking eye to eye with the person who just took your order, and you know that another person made your order, and you're like, so your order is $2.30. You're like, here's $2.30. Peace. No.
So why don't you tip so why wouldn't you tip somebody at McDonald's then? Because they're doing the same thing.
Dude, I'm sorry, man. My philosophy on tipping has definitely changed and evolved, and I will tell you, I cannot remember the last time I ate at Mickey D's. Dude.
Well, because last show, I brought that up, and you said, "Oh, I eat at McDonald's. I'm not opposed to eating at McDonald's. I eat at McDonald's."
I would not be like I said, I wouldn't be opposed to, but I cannot tell you the last time I ate at McDonald's.
But did you tip?
Did I tip at McDonald's?
I mean, you said that if you look somebody in the eye and they made your food, why would you just give them exactly the total? You would tip them at a Starbucks because they made your food. So why wouldn't you tip them if you went to a McDonald's and they made your food?
Well, here's the conundrum. And here's the things that I don't know if it's an institutionalized thing or if it's a me thing.
Let's try to make this.
I'll say it's a me thing. Check this out. Well, dude, hey, don't get upset. We got to talk about food per episode, right?
This food conversation was all because you went on a completely different tirade.
I'm gonna make it very clear to you. It's probably a me thing, and it's really weird. I'm glad you brought this up. If I like when I used to go to Burger King, Hardee's, Carl's Jr. when I was on the West Coast, McDonald's. It was weird. I would not. I would get my food. Please, sir, here's for your Happy Meal. Since I'm an adult, for your 5 Happy Meals. Here's your total is $9.74. I'd be like $9.74 and not tip. But if I'm at Panera, Cadabo, Chipotle, Starbucks.
Okay, we get it. You're bougie. All right, let's move on. Let's move on.
Is that weird? Isn't that kind of
no? It's not.
Bad?
Let's move on. All right, let's go to the Kilmonger conversation. That was wow. You really took that way too long. All right, Kilmonger conversation.
No, I know you have to. I think sometimes you have the patience of Wolverine.
Maybe, but that was wow. That took 10 minutes. Here we got Phil. Send us another one. Philip Darnall for the Kilmonger conversations. Both Kilmonger and regular thought. With fear active cases of COVID hopefully continuing to decline. Hopefully there will be some conventions that will happen this year. Can you both give 5 things you look forward to when they happen, and which ones do you want to attend? Hashtag leave Nick alone. Hashtag Star Trek rocks. Hashtag Nick needs a Starfleet uniform. Hashtag why can't we all just get along?
Amen. Talking about some tips. Here's a tip for you.
There we go.
Thank you, Phil.
Yep. Go ahead, Oz.
Okay. Hey, real quick. Do McDonald's and Burger King actually have tip jars?
Yes, they do.
No, not Ronald McDonald. Not Ronald McDonald. Put change in there, but they're tip jars for them.
They have tip jars. Every McDonald's right in front of the cash register.
Interesting. Okay, so Phil, I gotta tell you, man. You know me. I look forward to Star Trek conventions. I look forward to just the smell and purpose of a Comic-Con. But I would tell you this, man. I wanted to get your opinion on this, Philip. Look, dude, I saw this. It was horrible. It was terrible. It was called Stargate Origins Catherine, right? It's basically the beginning of all the SG stuff. And I was like, dude, is there a Stargate convention? Because if not, there needs to be a Stargate convention. The one universe that people have not really paid that much attention to. Yeah, I would love to have a Stargate universe. That's all I'm looking forward to.
A Stargate universe?
Well, man, I would love to have a Stargate convention, dude. A Stargate universe convention where all of the Stargate genres, like the cartoon, all the series, the movie, all those came, and it was under the umbrella of a convention. I mean, maybe there is one, but man, dude, that was such a great, like, sci-fi storyline. I used to look forward to that, you know.
You know, I don't think I have any interest in really going to a convention anymore, especially the way the DC fandom really went off really well to me. So I'd rather just watch a whole bunch of those, to be completely honest with you, from the comfort of my couch.
So you wouldn't mind if the stars or whatever, producers, writers, whatever, just were zooming into people saying, "Hey, what's up?"
That'd be great.
But how would you do a proper Q&A for like 1,000 people zooming in on something?
You're not. It's exclusive. Or you do like 20 people for 30 minutes, you know, and you have your questions ready to go because, you know, we on the clock.
Well, I will tell you, COVID is definitely going to reinvent a lot of ways that we hang out together, you know, which is for the better, you know. Yeah, interesting. I haven't thought about it like that.
Yeah.
Well, what are your feelings about movie theaters coming back?
Now, see, that's a different ball game because I I don't go to regular theaters anyway. In this regard, I am a little bit bougie myself. Like I go to like.
But you tip though.
I do tip at the theater. I do tip at the theaters. I do because they're serving me. They're bringing me food.
Yes.
So yes. I do tip. Like they'll bring me food in the middle of the movie. Yes, that is tip worthy of that. Yes.
Okay. Hey, so real quick, just and then I'll let you finish. Hey, don't you think it's a beautiful thing, the food and watch a movie thing?
Like having them come and bring you food and you drink. Oh yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's great. It's great. So that's I can't go back to normal theater experience. Like I can, but I don't want to.
Would you settle for a middle person like a bow tie? A bow tie is sort of like you can bring food in, but they don't serve you the food. Would you settle for some of that? I'm like you could bring some their kind of stuff in. Would you settle for that? Or
hold on. When you say you could bring food in, are you saying like you stop by the McDonald's and leave your tip and then get your sandwich and put it in your pocket and walk in?
I'm not leaving a tip at McDonald's.
So it's a levels thing. So if you don't think the food that you're eating is up to your level, you're not tipping them because you don't think a McDonald's is on your level.
Well, you don't want me to get started, so I won't. But so I will tell you this real quick. So in Anchorage, Alaska, there's Bear's Tooth Grill, which was a sister company of Moose's Tooth Pizza, right? Bear's Tooth Grill, man, pub and grill. They would have movies and they would serve the bombest of the bombest food, dude. So you're just gorging yourself on delicious beer, food, and watching a movie in a nice, intimate environment and stuff like that. And I think that's the way to start going again, because you can still be in your pockets and hub of your people who, you know, in the light of COVID, whatever, but you can still enjoy this experience and it's still a communal thing, you know?
No doubt. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I would be all for the fandom. So back to Philip's question, I'd be all for just having like a DC fandom over Zoom or something like that, virtual, a Marvel type thing. I mean, to be honest, any of these universes wows, I think that's the way to go for right now. I can't see any type of way you have a big convention with all these people. You would have to start on a smaller scale, and those tickets are going to sell out quick anyway. So it's going to be first come, first serve, real exclusive type entry. I say you just stick to the DC fandom. It was a success. I thought it went off really well. You got a lot of different panels. You can go back and watch them. I think that's the way to go.
I think it's really smart what you just said, because I think psychologically it's gonna take us like another decade for us to get over the scarring of all this. So if anything, like you said, maybe it's like Fayetteville, North Carolina convention. You zoom that, like all these small pockets get to zoom in. But yeah, no, I think your way is probably the way of the future.
And that's not to say that you can't have 30 to 50 tickets. You could do like a giveaway or a prize for radio shows or something like that to have a few people there. Because you can, there's ways to do that. And then the rest you have like maybe 10 to 15 exclusive people on Zoom or something like that, for a private Q&A. Like that's an easy way that's an easy way for these people, like these celebrities, to make extra money. You want to make it, we'll charge you an extra $500. You can get a private Q&A for 15 minutes with John Wesley Shipp. Something like that.
And 30 people at a private screening where they're serving you delicious food and beer. Who wouldn't want that?
But you have to tip. You have to tip the host that's moving you over to the private Q&A.
You're not getting a quarter pounder. You're getting like a quarter pound of like some deliciousness with I don't know, CBD or something. I don't know, CBD lemonade. So
I guess tipping and fast food is going to be a theme throughout the show, huh?
No, let's not have that.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna stick throughout the show now.
Okay, well,
all right. Philip, as always, man, we appreciate you. Why don't you let us know what conventions you were looking forward to, Philip? I'd be curious to know what conventions you look forward to going to, or you would like to go to in the future, or that your kids like to go to. And anyone else that has conventions they like to go to, how do you think it's going to go this year? What do you think exactly is the deal with conventions? The DC fandom, is that something that's going to stick around? What do you guys think? Let us know at Knee for Marvelverse DC.
I would tell you, Philip is definitely going to be at the Nicolas Cage convention.
Hey, shout out to Nick Cage. Cage. Leave Nick alone, man.
And I will say, Philip, tell me if I'm wrong, but that probably the one great day of your life is going to be at the Nicolas Cage convention when he comes on stage and he actually is wearing a trench coat, takes off the trench coat, and he reveals himself to have a Starfleet uniform on.
That would probably get a really good reaction.
Dude,
actually get a really good reaction.
Regular Scott, I want to tell you something right now. If they even when we get to the point when we have these movie and stuff conventions, and people joke whatever, but Nicolas Cage will bring people wherever he goes. People want to go, right?
He got a fan base.
He got a fan, dude.
Yeah, he got a fan base.
He's got a fandom. So, man, that dude comes on stage with a trench coat or with something kind of, maybe a jumper.
No. The trench coat is the move.
Because you know why? Because he always wears a trench coat. He's a witch hunter, whatever. Right? Comes up with a trench coat and yells. And by the way, we have a reveal, and he drops that trench coat, dude, and he's wearing a Starfleet uniform. People's brains would explode. You literally see nerds like.
Hey, he turns around and on his back he's got a piece of paper that says # Nick needs a Starfleet uniform. I got one. Man. That would be dope.
They're trying, man. That would be dope. He say because it started trending, and the back when he turns around it says I got one.
I got one. That would be dope. That'd be dope.
Listen, that is the hope that people need for 2021. Okay.
I wouldn't go that far. Let's get to the. Yeah, that would be dope. That would be dope. Shout out to Philip. All right, let's get to the news. Here we go. Oh man. All right. Let me get it together. Black Panther.
I literally am drinking the biggest beer I ever had in my life.
Really? What are you drinking?
It's not even a 40 ounce. It's a can. It's a can, but this can, it's the size of a 12-ounce can, but the height is like 3 foot tall.
Hey, are you a 40 drinker? Do you drink 40s?
Oh man, back in the day, son. Okay. Here, I got a real quick story for you. So, me and my super good friend, we were roommates back in the day, and we went to New York, and we were like, oh, we love 40s, dude. Like, we drinking St. Ives, OE, Billy D, Red Bull, So we went to New York, and we were just young. We thought Richmond was the big city, but New York is the big city. We went there, and they sold 72 ounces of malt liquor. We went ape shit, and we drank that whole weekend, but we brought stuff back with us. Because we're like, we have 72 ounces up there. Like, you are gods. And we were like, we are, but we're about to black out right now. Yeah, dude, that thing is crazy. But anyway, this beer that I'm drinking, it's kind of like my new favorite. It's Dogfish Head, 60-minute IPA, and
is it called that because that's how long it takes to drink it?
Oh, dude, no, it should be called Uncle Waz's 60-second IPA. It's
you're not finishing that beer in 60 seconds. Who do you think you are,
kid? This is my second one. And I'm not. And I'll tell you what. Look, it says. Okay, all right. Here, it's a pint and a half.
A pint.
So it's like almost. It's 22 ounces. It's 22 ounces. That's what it is.
Okay.
It's 22 ounces, and this is my second one, and man, it is delicious.
All right. Well.
I apologize for any answers I give. So.
Well, you should do that every week. All right. Black. Oh, no.
Shots fired.
Bang.
Oh,
Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Black
You should do that every week. Man, regular Scott is in rare form. Hey, here's a tip.
That's what I should have said. Here's a tip. You should do that every week. That's what I should have said. That would have brought it full circle. See, that's what I should have said. God dang it. It was, see, that's what I mean. I was good. That's why I'm regular Scott. I was good, but I could have been great. I could have been great, you know? It could have been great, but it was just good. That's why I'm regular Scott.
As they say, you could have been a contender.
I could have been a contender. Could have been a contender. All right. Let's try to get through this news tidbit again.
Okay.
You know what? We might have to take another commercial break. All right. No. All right. Here we go. All right. Let me just go to a different one, and then I'll come back to that one. Maybe that's the issue.
How can it be the issue when you haven't even said it yet? That's some superstitious stuff, dude. Hey, well, you know that shoehorn was upside down, so I don't want to do that right now.
You saw that? You didn't see that black cat walk across the street? Yeah, I'm gonna go around. I'll go the other way. It's fine.
No, that's a glitch in the Matrix. That's all that is, dude.
You ain't see that girl in the red dress? I seen the Matrix. I ain't playing with that. All right, here we go. Let's go to this one. Let's not do that one. We're gonna come back to that one for last. Black Adam, okay, in the DC Comics, is going to be renamed Shazam.
Mm-hmm. I know.
No, well, you know because I told you, but
no. And I would like to tell you that DC, as of a day ago, squashed that.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see if they squash that. The problem is they have a history of bad names, so it wouldn't surprise anybody if they did change his name to that.
No. They're like, nah, we gonna kill that one real quick. So they as of, like, I think they said DC says no.
Well, they haven't said anything.
No, as of the last news article, DC said no to that idea.
We'll see. We will see. But that is the latest rumor that Black Adam is going to be renamed Shazam.
Shazam.
Sounds like something Uncle Oz would come up with.
What's your real name? Shazam. Wait, what?
Shazam!
By the powers of me. Wait, so what's the acronym for?
So think about Dwayne Johnson yelling that.
Oh, God, dude.
A WandaVision spinoff about Jimmy Woo is being proposed.
Why not?
Why not? That's what everybody wants to hear.
No. I'm not kidding. I know people are just like going like there's a lot of good and bad. Like one yay or nay is this that, he's Asian, let's give him a show because we need more Asian exposure. But Jimmy Woo used to be an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Jimmy Woo it was Jimmy Woo and the Agents of Atlas too, where where we could reintroduce Submariner's cousin. We could reintroduce all these other like lost Marvel guys and still get on that one. So what you could do with Jimmy Woo is what they did with Doom Patrol and give that kind of weird element to the Marvel universe, that freaky weirdness, and that's a great. I think that's a great thing because he would play the straight guy to all the supernatural weirdness that goes on with it. I love it. I love that idea, man.
So this is just a personal thing. When I see that actor portraying Jimmy Woo and I hear him talk in his like very stoic face, I just think he would be great in a Western.
Well, so man, can I bring some?
Well, let me before you do that, let me ask you this because I wanted to ask a question with that.
Yeah.
Are Asians in Westerns, or is the samurai their Western?
Regular Scott. See, this is why I'll say it. This is why I love you. Look, dude, it goes like this. That's such a great, smart question. We got Jingle Unchained. You know, we have 100 rifles for black representation. Where is the Asian representation? And so all of the Magnificent Seven Rides Again, all the Clint Eastwood stuff, the Italians, the spaghetti westerns made by Italian directors, they're all based off of Japanese samurai folklore, Japanese samurai movies. It's all part of that. And so that's the thing. We have not ever had there has been a couple, there's one about maybe 4 years ago that was like pretty cool set in Western times. But I want to see more like badass, like Asian set Westerns. Man, who built the freaking train lines in the West? It was black and Asians. There's stories there.
I think he'd be great as a sheriff of a town.
Dude, hey.
He's got the voice for it, man. He's got a great Western voice.
And I want him to be the sheriff of a cowboy Western town, and they want to go. So when this is right around the whole Chinese migration over here, they're using them as labor, and they're going to be like, so when did your English is so good? When did you get over here? He's like, I was born here. You know, and let it go off from that thing. Flip the script on these people, dude.
Hey, that's how you end the trailer. Why is your English so good? Is that how we get $1 million? That's our $1 million idea. That's the last line of the trailer before you cut to the title of the show.
I was born here. Boom, and get him, dude.
Yeah.
You want to see him the sheriff of the town? That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah, that's it right there.
That's smart, dude. I love it.
Yeah, we just made a Jimmy Woo Western multiverse TV show.
Hey, Marvel, if you're still scared to do it, have him be an agent, and he's sent in a time machine back to the West, and he has to live there now.
Well, cool. let me say this: Randall Park, the actor who plays Jimmy Woo, I just think his voice and the way he just portrays his mannerisms. I just think when I was watching him, I just man, he would be great in a Western. He would just fit in naturally in a Western. Just everything the way he acts and carries himself.
Well, I'm not going to try and take your thunder, dude, but I'm going to say it, dude. So I think it was not Daniel Wu, but these two actors actually recently put out a reward for an elderly person who was attacked to kind of bring that person to justice. Man, he was the Jaguar character in the new Hellboy movie. Man, that dude, and he was also in Lost. He was also the dude in Lost. That dude, I think he's in Hawaii Five-0. That guy needs to be an action hero. That guy, I'm sorry, man, he'd make a hell of a sheriff too, dude.
Yeah, I don't know about anybody from Hawaii Five-0 being anything more than Hawaii Five-0.
You remember the cat from Lost?
No, I didn't watch Lost. You ask me this all the time. I didn't watch Lost.
And you didn't see Hellboy, the new Hellboy too, right?
No, I didn't see the new one. I've seen I've seen the classic. I have not seen the new Hellboy.
And it's so disrespectful for me not to have this guy's name because he is
David Harbour.
No, it's three names. It's like Daniel or David.
You talking about the new Hellboy?
Yeah.
David Harbour.
The Asian guy who plays the Jaguar in the new Hellboy.
Oh.
Man, he's also the guy who's he was also in Lost
and Hawaii Five-0. I know you talk about this guy all the time.
But dude, this dude, he's so good. He's got the looks, he's got the stoicness.
You're very high on this guy. You know what? I think it's about time for you to maybe find his name out.
I gotta pull it out.
You know, I think as much as you talk about this dude, maybe you should just figure out what his name is so you could just name drop him.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you, man, like this guy, if this cat ain't going to be I'm telling you, Ibis, You know I love you. I do love you, but man, make that guy the new 007, dude. He's awesome. He's so good.
All right. While you do that, because we know you're on that dial-up AOL type internet, let's move on to the next.
Man, I'm on Hotmail, son. What you talking about, kid?
Shout out to Hotmail. The Mandalorian, according to Jon Favreau, will lead to a new trilogy.
Oh, I know. Like what?
Oh, I know. How do you know? How do you know it was going to lead to a new trilogy movie?
Well, they just went. They went usual Disney ape shit crazy. And
so that's
like,
what I know.
So wait, you're saying The Mandalorian's a hit? Let's make 7 spinoffs of it. Go right now, and it's in production right now.
So like, if you had to,
calm down, Disney.
If you had to guess. Just a complete random shot in the dark about what the trilogy's movies could be about. What do you think?
Yoda. Let's exploit everything. Yoda's Lost Planet for one. Number 2.
That actually would be that's not bad actually.
Number 2, the origins of the Dark Saber. Number 3, let's just.
I think the Dark Saber's in the cartoon, though.
You like Westerns? Cool. The Rangers, out on the very outskirts of the frontier, while the Alliance is still trying to form this new government, they need hardcore soldiers.
It's gonna just be like all the TV series coming together under one roof. Dude. All right, moving on then. War Machine is going to be making an appearance in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
War Machine is going to be that person in WandaVision just for the hell of it.
Yo, what if that's the cameo? What if it's just Don Cheadle? What if it's just Don Cheadle?
Don Cheadle's like, yo, man, I'm sorry, dude. Yo, man, I'm on the contract, man. I got to do this, dude.
Hey, look. He shows up and he looks at he's talking to whoever the villain is, but he winks at the camera like, sorry. Expecting someone else.
No, dude. No,
it's just Don Cheadle.
Hollywood is so woke. He makes a cameo in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, makes a cameo in WandaVision, and then he makes a cameo in the new upcoming Thor movie.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is because it's in February, the month of love, and
of course it is.
It's Black History Month, and like you said, everybody's woke. What's gonna happen is Don Cheadle's gonna show up, and then Brie Larson's gonna show up, and they're gonna walk hand in hand and wreck shop.
Yes.
That's what's gonna happen.
Oh God. Brie Larson's like, man, can y'all please people hate me, dude. Can y'all please stop this?
Yo, Don Cheadle, just hold my hand. And I think they got beef in real life. Like, not like they hate each other, but I think I think there was an interview they had.
Well, Don Cheadle certainly had beef with Shuri. Shuri dropping crazy anti-vaccination stuff, and Don Cheadle's like, yo, man, you gotta chill with that, yo.
Yeah, you have a $1 billion franchise about to open up and let you take it over, and you want to run your mouth. Just shut up.
Sister girl, excuse me. Let me help you. I've been in this game for like a couple decades. Man, can you get your money and shut up?
Get your billion and call it a day. Get your billion and call it a day.
Hey, and by the way, my dude, Daniel Day Kim.
Okay.
Daniel Day Kim.
Yo, did it really take you that long to find it?
Yeah, man, keep foot on this internet thing. Yo, man, this dude, look at this dude, man. This dude is like saying, Hollywood, y'all stupid, man.
All right. So prepare for the, I love my interracial, so prepare for Brie Larson and Don Cheadle to show up hand in hand.
Jesus Christ. War Machine is making a cameo, like, for what?
Hey, look, Wanda's going to be like, why are you here? Who are you?
Hey.
Wanda don't even know who Rhodey is. She don't even know who Rhodey is.
Rhodey, we have this under control, dude.
No,
okay?
Rhodey's gonna be like, Wanda, you remember me? No, I don't. I didn't know you were still on the team.
Whoa, wait, hold up, Rhodey. John, Jim, is that your name? Listen, we just saved the universe. It was a one-night stand. I gave you a fake number, dude. Why are you still coming? Oh man, dude. I guess I'm gonna have to join the West Coast Avengers.
Oh man! All right, moving on. All right, let me try this first news tidbit that I couldn't get out the first time. All right. Black Panther: Kingdom of Wakanda spinoff is in the work for Disney Plus, and Ryan Coogler has signed a 5-year Disney deal.
God, Jesus.
That dude said, "I'm gonna get my Billy though, and you won't hear a word from me. You won't hear a word from me.
I'm coming at you."
Nah, he's not catching Tyler.
Dude, he said Tyler Perry. I'm coming at you.
He not catching Tyler.
Man,
Tyler borderline has a network.
Man, let me tell you something. Madea is mad because they won't let her in Wakanda. Okay.
Hey, let me tell you this though. Let me tell you this. I don't know who I was talking to about this, but we can say whatever we want about Tyler Perry and Madea and his movies and whatnot. If that dude puts out a Tyler Perry movie or a Madea movie, guaranteed 20 to 30 million.
Hey man, listen to me.
Even right now during the pandemic, he could still get his money.
Let me say this. I hate exploitation. And I hate the whole Madea thing, whatever. But I'm going to tell you like this. Tyler Perry ain't stupid. Tyler Perry was also in Star Trek, and he's a Trekkie too. So I'm like, yo, cool. You know,
he wasn't all the Star Treks.
Yeah, yo, dude. Say, hey, man, if you were in a Star Trek movie, dude, I don't give you a pass. But I'm like, hey, let's hear him out.
And he was Alex Cross.
And he did the Alex Cross thing too, dude. So you know. I like to see, man. I want to talk to that cat and be like, yo, man, I feel like you have one more action thing in you. You know, he's got a good look. He's kind of got this big kind of like. You know,
I don't think he's the main guy though. I think he's a good side piece.
No, you're right. But think if you put something crazy together like an Ibis and a Perry together and did something and really flipped it on some stuff, you know.
I almost think at this point, as far as the action role, I think he would be better off kind of served as the kind of the head, the leader, or maybe the tech guy. I don't know if he's an action guy like him himself.
He could be in acting, but he could fire guns, but you know he should be like the chief, you know, like like you said, like the head detective or something weird.
Yeah,
you know?
something like that. Yeah, I think that's like the role he has in Star Trek. I think it's a really good role for him.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a really good role for him.
I thought that was awesome. I smiled a lot when I saw that.
Yeah, he fits in. He fits in with the Star Trek universe. Nice to have a brother in a prominent position. You know,
I'm always down with that.
Yeah, shout out to Madea. All right.
Okay.
Why can't I give a shout out to Madea?
Why can't you?
Okay, well, I'll say this.
I'm kidding.
But I will say this though: the plays are really good. Like the original, like actual plays that he wrote to get him famous. Those are pretty good. Just a random side note. Okay, we're going to play a quick commercial break. We're going to come back, and we're going to do our main topic. Oz is going to... He's been doing it all show, but now he gets the freedom to do it for as long as he wants. He gets the Night Thrasher Spotlight Rant. What was that?
That's Braveheart, dude. Freedom.
I don't think anybody understood a word you said. They just heard our voice.
Oh, come on, son.
Dude.
You know the awesomeness of Braveheart, where Mel Gibson rides on his horse.
Is Braveheart awesome?
Well, here's the scene. Mel Gibson is taking his revenge on the nobleman that betrayed him in Ireland, of course, or Scotland, Ireland, one of them. So they're both different. Shout out to all of our Scottish and Irish folks. But and so he rides in, he crushes one of the betrayer's heads with a mallet or mace, and then he has to escape by riding his horse through a window, and they land into like a moat. But what happens is he's just wearing a kilt when he does that. But as you see the horse and the Braveheart character fall out the window, you see the stunt guy is wearing pants because he's like, yo, man, it's cold, dude. And so you're like, wait, that's weird. And I'm like, dude, y'all saw this like I saw this, and y'all ain't want to cut this out or anything like that, really?
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had no idea where you were going with that story, and you ended it with the guy with the stuntman wearing pants. So well done.
The stuntman was like, "Yo, dude, you want me to go into this mode with a horse in the middle of winter? I'm wearing some pants
with a skirt on."
Hey, listen, y'all can call it a kill all you want to. It's a skirt. Yeah, I know y'all said it's a skort. It's a skirt, dude. You're
disrespectful. You're disrespectful.
Pants on me.
You're disrespectful. All right, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. We'll be right back.
Greetings, henchmen and loyal subjects. I am Evan the Great.
I'm JVD. We're your hosts of the Fictional Battle Podcast, Crossover Collision, brought to you by the Villains Demand.
If you love hearing in-depth breakdowns of your favorite characters and what they are capable of doing while fighting in random battlegrounds against other fan favorites, then this is the podcast for you.
New episodes drop every Friday wherever you listen to your favorite podcast or over on thevillain'sdemand.com.
And we are back. Make sure you are checking out the Villains Demand podcast with our good friends JVD and Evan the Great. Oz, JVD actually sent me a little outtake from our time recording with them a few weeks ago.
Yes, I can't wait.
Yeah, let's play this for the people. This is an outtake from the podcast we recorded with the Villains Demand, JVD and Evan the Great. This is just some of the banter we had back and forth off the air. You're going to hear some bleeping. I'll go over that in a minute.
You could do versus regular Scott. I mean, we know who would win.
I don't know. The power of being regular is it's like being Orange Cassidy.
Well, he does have his biggest fan.
I can definitely tell you this: I'll do better against than Oz would do against Yamcha.
Shots fired.
Yes, Yamcha. Is he any relation to Phil Jackson?
Yes, certainly is.
Perfect. That's what I thought.
All right, so you guys ready to start?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. And welcome back to the judge's decision here on Raw. God damn it, Oz, man.
You hear me?
Yes.
I said, God damn it, Jesus.
It sounds like you're jerking off in a pile of ripped paper.
I guess it must be whenever I touch my penis. I'm on my mic. Sorry.
No, it's when you do that little hand thing where you clap your hands and you slide them together. You do that every time we get.
Oh, you know it's this. Hey, dude, it is a listen. All right, hold on. Evan, respect due. JVD, respect due. Regular Scott. Listen, that is a natural response that I've been doing for multiple decades. Of like, let's go, let's do it. Because you know where that comes from? That's from Mr. Miyagi. Whenever Mr. Miyagi had to help Daniel's son out, either heal him or whatever, he was always like,
he clapped his hands and rubbed his head.
So I'm sorry, and yes, I am masturbating, but still, aside from that, yeah. So
okay. Here we go.
You should have used sandpaper like that.
Here we go. Scott, I'm
wax on.
All right.
So, Oz, what do you have to say for yourself?
Let's go.
But that's just some of the hijinks that goes on when the four of us get together. We had a blast with those guys. It's always a good time, just chatting and just kicking it, man. We had a really good time with them.
It's always fun, man. Come on, man. It's always good.
All right, that's enough with you. Oz, I think it's time for the main event. You know. So, let's talk about Night Thrasher. He won our poll. He is our spotlight. But I almost forgot, Oz. Before we do that, we are each going to give 4 couples.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We're each going to give 4 couples, and they're going to move on. And then we're going to let the people decide for Valentine's Day the greatest couple.
I already have my answer.
So, Oz, who are your 4 couples?
Oh, I think you should break down the category and do it that way.
Okay. Our 4 couples are going to be from movies, TV, comics, and real life. Can I get an amen?
Do you want me to go all 4 right now?
We can go one at a time if you want. We can go. You can go wherever. You can start wherever you want.
Oh, let me pick up my beer real quick. This is gonna be fun. I've been waiting all week for this. Go ahead.
All week?
Yeah.
You've been waiting all week for this?
Yeah. Ever since you brought it up to me, I've been excited about this, man. I know my answers, and I'm saying about my answers. So I guess I am excited. Is that okay?
That's fine. Go ahead. You go first, Oz.
What genre?
Whatever you want. You start it off. Whatever you want.
All right. Well, I'm getting down, and some of my answers are going to be kind of controversial, and I think it's worth everybody discussing. But let's break down movies. For movie, I put down Django and Broomhilda. I said all my answers are going to be jacked up and controversial. I'm going to tell you right now, and unapologetically, okay? All right. So, and then, Brother Scott, I know because you're very thoughtful about stuff, and I'm probably like, oh man, that's a good answer, but no.
No. I'm definitely not as thoughtful as you think I am, but
hey, I'm sticking with it because I'm saying, look, she held fast, and that's a love where you're like, yo, man, that's a Sunday kind of love. If you know what a Sunday kind of love is, where you're just like, where that's your one, and you do whatever for her, and dude, it shows, man. I'm gonna tell you like this: when they have some children, them kids are gonna be badass. So,
okay, what
that's my couple for the movies, dude. That's my thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna go real life. I'm gonna just go real simple.
Wait! Don't you think you should do movies since that's the genre we're in?
No, I don't.
You're gonna mix it in?
I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna mix it all up, dude.
Dude, no. See, because I think if you stick with the genre, it's worth us having a discussion about it. As if you go blah 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 blah. Come on,
blah 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 blah. What do you mean?
Give me a movie.
I don't. Come on. Why I got to do the movie right now? What if I wanted to save my movie?
I know, but why save your movie when it's just let's finish the thing because it's gonna get mixed up because a lot of it. Oh, but actually, go for it. You said real life. Do your thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna go real life, and I am going to go with just the basic power couple in the world right now. Jay-Z and Beyonce. Self-explanatory. Your turn.
I'm gonna go TV and go the Huxtables.
Oh, now that's controversial.
No, because it's not. It's TV. It's not real life.
Well, your TV character is a part of you. Is a part of you in some way, shape, or form. An actor draws from something.
No, that's you're just making bullshit. Because if you want to say that for real, every white person I knew who was of my age in the 80s growing up wished that their father was Heathcliff. Not Bill Cosby, but wish. Like he was, man, during the height of all the crazy racial dumb shit of the 80s, people were still going, who's the number one father? Bill Cosby. Who do you wish your father was? Bill Cosby. So people were transcending race, which is a stupid term anyway. It's like, who's racing what? But people were just transcending ethnicity and everything to be on the basis of who talks to their kids, who listens, who's funny, who's educating their kids. Yeah, it was Heathcliff. Now, Mr. Papa Pill and molest people, he's an asshole. You know, he's a dickhead. But Heathcliff and Claire, they were role models of like what a successful family was. Not your freaking black or whatever family, but a successful family. You know.
Okay. So for TV, I decided to go with Beth and Randall.
Now you want to do TV.
Yeah, now I'll do TV. I'll follow you with TV. I'm going to go with Beth and Randall from This Is Us. I don't know of another black couple that is as well done, that actually has ups and downs, real highs and lows, and real conversations that need to be had. It's just a very well done show. Very well done.
Listen here. Just because your birthday is this day, I'm gonna drop you off. You're gonna be picked up by this white family. The white family are gonna be exceptional and not some dumbass white like family. You know, they're gonna be super. They're gonna be like Martha and Jonathan Kent to your Superman. This is literally This is a Superman story, by the way.
Well, to be fair, they do.
It's a Superman story. Dude, hold up. It's a Superman story, and it's every kind of genre and like superhero motif thrown in, because not only does he get picked up and raised, you know, by these raised amongst these mortals, you know.
Superman doesn't have two brothers and sisters, two twins.
He meets okay, but think of this fairy. I mean, he's got ups and downs, but this fairy tale lifestyle. His wife is super high. Okay, he meets his father. Father is a musician, amazing musician artist. Doesn't meet his mama, but his mama gives him all this goddamn land. You know?
Hey! Spoiler alert! God dang!
Okay, sorry.
Like, that's new stuff. That's new stuff. That's not old stuff you spewing out. That's some new stuff.
But dude,
spoiler alert, man!
Yo, and this cat ran for office.
Come on, all right. Enough. Don't be giving away this show. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Watch this cat run for president.
Why are you hating on Randall? What's this hate on Randall for?
Sterling, man.
What is going on?
Man, Sterling's doing just fine, dude.
That dude got like three Golden Globes in a row, and you hating on this man.
No, man, that dude was separated from Wakanda, man. He got a lot of post-traumatic stress. So basically, when that dude was separated from Wakanda, he had a kid, and that kid didn't get picked up by that family. That kid got just...
No. What happened was, when he got kicked out of Wakanda, that's when he went to Hotel Artemis.
Dude, when he got kicked out of Wakanda, he went to Hotel Artemis with his brother, man. This dude, Sterling, ain't nothing but stuff. And by the way, I watched a super old...
Let's not forget he's got military training since he was on Army Wives.
No. Dude, he used to kill vampires from Supernatural.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Sterling had an episode where this kid was a crazy vampire hunter, where your boy Dean was just like, Sterling, those are good vampires. And Sterling was like, yo, man, they turned my sister ain't no good vampire. And Dean had to beat him up. And Sterling said, don't worry, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you, dude.
I'm going to get you.
I'm going to get you. I'm going to go to Wakanda, dude.
Dang, Sterling. So Sterling went on to become mayor of Philadelphia, and Dean went on to become Walker, Texas Ranger.
Yeah, dude, come on, man. Give me a break, dude. Sterling said, yo, man, I got some diamonds.
Hey, let me tell you what you're not going to do. You're not going to be knocking my picks, though. My pick is still Beth and Randall. Your turn. God dang.
For real life couple, I'm going with the real life couple, Barack and Michelle.
That's what I should have went with.
Speak on it.
Yeah, I should.
Speak on it. They look dope, dude.
Yeah,
yo, man.
They look. Hey. Let me tell you
see.
something. Michelle would look like a Jedi Knight ready to go to war when she showed up at Biden's inauguration.
Look.
Looking
Barack,
great.
Barack looked like he was about to go out for a nice opera and a dinner. Michelle looked like she was about to put on her superheroine outfit, dude. Michelle looked like she was about to go to the Watchtower before she was going to the inauguration.
Class.
Hey, you know what? As a matter of fact, strike that. I take that back. Michelle looked like she was about to head over to the Xavier to the X Mansion. They're about to fuck some shit up.
Whoa. So for my movies, I decided to go with a little bit of an old school couple. And the more I think about it, they're probably not the greatest example of a couple as much as they're just more of an iconic couple, but they probably don't have the best relationship now that I really think about it.
Oh, well, let's just say Ike Turner and Tina Turner.
No. It's John Ken and Whitney Houston from The Bodyguard. No.
Wait, what? I know. This is not interracial.
No. It's not. No, it's not. Here we go.
Black History Month.
Here we go. Oh, it's Monica and Quincy from Love and Basketball. Sanaa Lathan and Omar Epps.
Okay, all right, that's cool, man.
Yeah, but it's when I really think about it, like this dude really didn't want to be with her until he tore his ACL. You know what I'm saying? Like
when you really think about it, you like that genuine chain, don't you?
Like that guy is just not a good dude, actually.
Hey, by the way, all your picks suck.
Maybe I should have went with Brown Sugar. I think that one would have been a better one for Sanaa Lathan.
Nah, dude, Django Unchained and Brunhilde, dude.
Yeah, I don't think that was a good pick.
But real quick.
No. Man, I'm very happy with my Beth and Randall pick. I'm solid with that one.
Michelle and Barack, dude. Yo, they fist bumped when he won. That's they're dope, dude. And I'm gonna tell you what a real couple is. I mean, I strive for this. I look for it. I get emotional when I see it. But just for me in my head, a real couple is Barack is that dude. Barack is that dude who is still doing stuff to try and impress his wife, dude. Hey, baby, I'm gonna run for president. Okay, I mean, if you really want to, I guess. I know I'm gonna win too. Oh, all right, that'd be really cool. If you did that.
All right, who's your next pick?
That's dope, dude.
Who's your next pick?
Well, we got left. We got what?
You tell me what you have left. You should be paying attention.
Hey, I said my TV. Mm-hmm. I said my reel. I said my movie. The only thing left is number 4 is comic book. Oh, dude, son. The Michelle and Barack of comic books, son. Dude, I mean, like if we were gonna go interracial, I know what my interracial would be, but since we would keep it black, man,
black,
man, T'Challa and Aurora, dude, come on, man, Miss Monroe, they're lethal. Hey, and the more I think about it, she used to be worshipped as a goddess for several African countries. He's the ruler of Wakanda. That's how they unite, like Africa, literally, and make that continent like whole and stuff again, dude. They're crazy, dude.
How crazy?
I know they got a divorce. and all that other stuff, dude. But they're buck wild, man.
Well, that was my pick too. So.
No, why are you copying me?
How would I know? How would I know that was your pick?
I mean, because they didn't really know they're black couple. DC. And so I hate this because this episode kind of pisses me off because it exposes DC's like dumbness to certain things. Dude, Vixen was their first female black character. They turned Lois Lane black in the 70s, but they ain't got no black characters since then. They gonna talk about some Nubia. I'm like, nah, man. Nubia's like, yo, man, the Amazonians, they be treating me crazy, dude.
They talk about Nubia.
Dude, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, I was really actually trying to think of some other black couples, you know, black woman, black
Right,
man,
in
or
comic books,
even
right?
even black man, black woman, and a lot of interracials, but there's not a lot of black and black, you know.
Dwayne McDuffie, rest in peace, really just brilliant. Everything he did, amazing writer. He wrote to the DC editors, editor-in-chiefs, like in the early, no, that's a lie, in like I think the late 80s, early 90s. It was like basically saying, hey, man, you are underrepresenting black people, black men, black women, because every black man you have now is like involved with a black woman, and they're angry. You know, they're angry and they can only be soothed by this white woman. Sorry, by a white woman. And he was like, think of like Cyclops. Cyclops was this angry dude. Vic was so angry he could only be soothed by this blonde-haired white woman. And he made a joke about it, you know. And he said this out of his heart because his wife, actually, a little background story about Dwayne. His wife was involved in comic books as like a writer too. And a side note, they were out one night, and I'm gonna get the story wrong, and I apologize for it, but they were out one night, and him and his wife were just having a good time, and this a group of black women were just like looking at him and his wife and just going, man, you know. And I get where it comes from, you know. It's like saying, oh wow, this dude, why not with one of us? And one of them said, why are you with her instead of like someone like this? And he goes, oh, okay, well, that's cool. Well, you know, we like to have really, really dirty, kinky sex. I hope you like it this way because she does. And so you're willing to do that right now. I'm willing to leave her and like, let's go. Actually, let's go do that right now. And the woman was just like, oh my God, what's wrong with you? He's like, yes, I'm with her because I know her. We have a relationship. You know, we have this thing. It's just not like, it's not this superficial. We are gelling together and all this stuff, basically. And those women left were sorry for this. And it was really cool and poignant, man. And I just say that because he passed away and his writing is still influential. If it wasn't for him, you would not have all your Static Shocks, but he was part of the milestone when they broke away from DC, you know. So sorry for the rant. Sorry about that, but yeah.
It's okay.
He's cool. And also, side note, out of the blue, I had wrote something on Facebook a long time ago, and he actually liked it and commented on it. I was like, whoa, holy shit. So yeah, he was a very lost talent. He's also the reason why he wrote for DC and for Marvel. So.
All right. So.
Rantified.
Yeah, that's okay.
Now, have you covered all yours?
Yep.
No way.
Yeah.
Cause hold on, wait. TV, comic. Cause you stole my movie.
I mean, I can go like Luke Cage and Misty Knight, I guess, but they're not really a couple. They just kind of hooked.
Not a couple, dude.
But they hooked up.
No. The sad thing about that, you're talking about the TV. Not sad, but the funny thing about that is. Misty Knight was all about Danny, dude.
Well, Danny ain't white, but Danny's not white, so.
And here's the thing. Iron Fist was so badly casted that Misty Knight from the TV show, think about those two together from the TV show. You never even would think of those two being together.
That's because she'd break him.
Oh, man, she would be like, Iron Fist, let me show what's iron, son. Dude, Shangri-La. I'm about to take it to Shangri-La, son. Yeah, come on, man. That's what casting was like when they were all together. You were just like, oh yeah. Danny's like,
as Rosario Dawson's night nurse would say, Misty Knight wasn't having a cup of coffee with Danny at night. There was no coffee being exchanged.
Yeah, dude, come on, man. Yeah, that was just sad.
Well, so yeah, I'll just go with I'll take the random hookup then. Of Misty Knight and from the TV show.
But then again, you still got Luke Cage with Jessica.
Okay, that ain't got nothing to do with the hookup.
I know the hookup, just over the hookup, right?
Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with anything. As long as Jessica don't know.
Ain't nobody hooking up with Cyborg, dude. Man, I know Cyborg. I
Oh,
know
somebody,
Vic. It's
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Somebody's hooking up with Cyborg. Somebody's putting a USB in him right as we speak.
Dude, man, talking about download this.
That dude getting USBs put in him in places he didn't even know he had.
That's terrible.
Hey, that's the life.
Hey,
that's the life that Cyborg lives, man.
What is wrong with you?
All right.
You literally said this dude is getting USB. What's dude? Are you? Hey, are you? Can you? I know you can't put your feet. You can't put your feet in hands.
I can't. Hey, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. But look, I can't take a step because I feel like I'm gonna fall down. But that's okay.
This dude just said, I got hypothermia. I got frostbite on my toes. But I'm the man. Dude, you're the man with 3 toes, dude. You are that man. You're that man, dude. Okay, that's your bragging. That's your bragging right.
Oh God.
Yo, you heard about the comic dude who only got 3 toes? He's a man.
Hey, so let me just lay out the 8-man field that Uncle Oz and myself have put as far as the greatest black couples of all time. Let's put these 4 out there for everyone to know because this is a great list. Django and Brumia for his movie selection. The Huxtables for his TV, comics, Black Panther and Storm, and in real life, Barack and Michelle. That's a good one. Barack and Michelle.
And I take none of them back. Okay?
You can take the Huxtables back, and you can take back all his pudding, too. No, you can take all his pudding, too.
You're confusing real life with TV life.
No, I'm not. Because half of them scenes you watched where they were asleep, he had drugged them. So
you were confusing real life with TV life.
No. You think it was TV life.
Ain't giving nobody no Jello pudding pop when they ain't got no roofie in it. But I'm just saying, man.
All right.
Come on, man.
And mine was Monica and Quincy from Love and Basketball. Though I could take Brown Sugar, I haven't decided yet. Neither of them are great relationships, but that's what I'm going with. For my TV, I got Beth and Randall. Very solid pick. I'm sticking with that one. I'm going with the random hookup of Misty Knight and Luke Cage because that's all I got for the black couple.
No, wait, hold on. Time out. See, that's not a couple. That's a couple of hours.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
You said the best couples of all these dramas. You talking about a couple?
They were a couple for a night. They were a couple for a night.
Was thinking so.
They were a couple for a night. It's counting. Okay. No. You know what? No, that's fine.
You lazy. You can't even think about it. Like, I'm talking about some hookups.
Oh no! I got one. Who is Bumblebee with?
Oh, Bumblebee and Guardian.
Oh, Guardian.
Riding on the motorcycle, Jimmy Olsen. Jimmy Olsen's like, well, look, dude. I mean, Monel done took Supergirl. I guess I'll be with you.
God damn, man. Of course it's the Guardian.
Man, get on my motorcycle. Let's go, dude.
Of course it's the
goddamn
Guardian, man. Jon Stewart ain't got no black woman in his life.
No, Jon Stewart has a red-skinned alien who died horrifically, by the way. Actually sad. But yeah, sorry. Oh. But then he went for Hawkgirl.
But she's not black.
Oh, but he did hook up with Vixen.
But you said it had the couple. You told me I couldn't use my hookup, so why you want to use that hookup?
Well, but that was just like he still loves Hawkgirl, man. That was just an in between thing.
All right, well let me. I guess I'll stick.
You ain't got nothing to do. You know what? You did zero research, dude.
I did some research. I got plenty of interracials I can throw out there.
You didn't do no research. You just watch.
Okay. Hey, look. You name me one besides. You name me one besides Black Panther and Storm.
Hold on. Just because you love watching This Is Us, don't be like, oh, I get research it because I watch it every Wednesday.
So then you name me one besides Black Panther and Storm, because that's the one I picked too. So you name me one besides them.
Okay. Comic book black couple, right?
Yes. And you don't get Bumblebee and Guardian because I named that one.
Oh, that's evil. Wait, hold on. I told you who they were.
No, you didn't tell me who Bumblebee was. You just said Guardian. I knew Bumblebee was with somebody, though.
He's like, hey, he's was somebody black.
She was somebody black. She with her brother.
She was her brother. That's all I know.
She with her brother.
Okay. Hold on.
I guess Night Thrasher's getting a back seat today.
Dude, and Night Thrasher is with a woman who's of Pacific Asian descent. She's Indian. This is crazy. Seriously, this is like literally what the Wayne McDuffie's letter was about. This is nuts,
black dudes only get with white women.
Dude, and black women only get with are non-existent in the Justice League apparently. Hold on, wait. Give me a second. I got to think about this. Give me a second.
What about Luke Fox?
I mean, obviously his wife had to be black, so. Hold on. Well, hey, Lark's parents are black.
Who?
Lark.
Yeah, but you don't. What is that? Are you going to put them up for best couple after what you told us? The things that they say to her son.
I mean, and that's the state of affairs where I got to put them as best couple. That's sad. Hold on, dude. Hold on. Hold tight.
Well, you're the comic connoisseur, so.
Yeah. Dude.
What about Icon? Who was Icon ever with?
Icon was an alien, and only had a sidekick, Rocket.
What about Monica Rambeau? Who did she ever hook up with?
Yeah, man, that's pretty. Wow.
Bronze Tiger.
Yeah.
I'm just naming black characters at this point.
No, dude.
I'm just naming black characters at this point, seeing who they got with.
Well, go slow with the DC ones because you'll run out quick.
Oh, I think I'm already out.
God, dude.
Floyd Lawton, but it just depends on which version you're talking about.
Thank you very much. Even Black Racer was just by himself. I mean, he's like, man, I'm a god.
Well, Mr. Terrific's wife is black, right?
But she died.
Yep. Black Lightning. Oh, Black Lightning.
They're divorced.
They're divorced.
They're divorced. This is sad.
They're divorced.
Man, this is really.
So who's Black Lightning with now? He just solo?
Yo, homie, you can take it from Young Justice. He went with the traitor.
In Aqualad, he's with a white guy.
He's with a white Atlantean.
Yeah, couldn't even be with another brother.
Wow.
Couldn't even be with another brother.
Dude, Northstar of Mutant Northstar, who has a twin sister, he got married to a black man. This is crazy.
Yeah, hey, now that we kind of broke this down, it is kind of like, what?
Yo, Dark Horse and Image are just like, hey, don't look at us right now.
Yeah, we ain't got nothing for you.
We're trying to figure all this out, okay?
So really what we've put together here is that there are no strong black couples outside of, and hold on. Isn't Black Panther and Storm divorced right now too?
They got a divorce too, dude.
Oh, so they don't count.
So what you have broken down for us for this episode situation is that you have literally put a tier on, like, TIER on and a TEAR actually on the state of affair of black couples in entertainment.
That's because there are none, especially in comics.
No. So real life, Obama is still, and they're still awesome. But then you break down, you ain't got nothing for movies. You ain't got nothing for TV. You ain't got nothing for comic book is the worst one of them all.
Oh yeah, comic books ridiculous. That's what I mean when I say there are no strong black couples, and there are no black couples in comics right now.
And by the way, it was only your insight, Regular Scott, that said that there were any for TV. TV is where it is.
I mean, there's black centric shows where they have black couples, but I don't.
But it has to be like TV imitates life, and life imitates TV, but comic book and movies are not imitating either one of those.
Yeah, the comics is it's very
That's crazy.
Yeah, now that we kind of broke that down, we could have did a whole show on that. Now that I think about it, it's very jarring.
Is that not nuts though?
Maybe we might have to. That might have to be our topic next week. We might have to pick that back up next week. Actually, we will pick this back up next week and kind of talk about interracial couples and why we think that is. We'll pick this up next week. This will be our topic for next week.
Can we please pick it up, because I want to just throw something out there for you. Blue Marvel, married to a white woman who was a secret agent who was sent just to fall in love with him so she could spy on him.
There you go. It goes right into what your boy was writing about. Yeah, we're gonna table this for right now. I'll still put up a few polls about some couples and just get some people's thoughts during the week. But yeah, we're gonna definitely come back to this next week be a really good topic for Valentine's Day.
And one more thing for you.
Here we go.
It's only TV because Benjamin Sisko from Star Trek: Deep Space Nine had a wife. She was killed in the Borg attack, but then decided to have another relationship with Cassie, and Cassie was black. It's always TV in real life. Movies and comic books suck ass.
And now there's plenty of movie ones.
Yeah, okay, you know what? Sorry. Name another one.
John Boone and his wife from Remember the Titans.
Okay, all right. Okay, but based off of a real life situation.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
See?
Oh, okay. Another Denzel movie, John Q and his wife.
Okay, all right.
Hey, listen, you don't make me go down Denzel's laundry list. You know Denzel don't pick no bad movies.
Well, no, he's very thoughtful about what he does.
Yeah.
Of course he is. Devil in the Blue Dress, all that stuff.
Yeah, that's a good one.
No. He's there saving us. He's saving us. I know. But then again, dude, I'm telling you, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna have to say it aloud because I'm just getting upset. I'm trying to calm down. Comics have sucked on that.
No, we're gonna 100%. This will be our conversation for. It's a great conversation for Valentine's Day. Black couples, why there aren't any, and why interracial couples is the only thing we seem to have right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we've went a little long, so we're gonna kind of. I don't want to shortchange Night Thrasher. So, Oz, let everyone know about some Night Thrasher, some interesting facts, maybe a quick little bio, some stories they should check out. Tell everybody some things about Night Thrasher.
I'll make it quick because I know you have lost all feeling in your toes and your hands.
No. I'm good. I'm about to go outside and just put my feet in the snow anyway. At this point, what worse can I do?
Well, that is warmer. That is the easy way to keep it warmer, right?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna. I'll be right back. By the time they fall off, you should be there.
All right. So I'll make this real quick. So let's talk about Night Thrasher. Night Thrasher. The buffoonery of Night Thrasher is like he's named Night Thrasher. The spin is Thrasher from skateboarding, Night Black skateboarding superhero, Fine Predator. He fought with a skateboard, bulletproof skateboard. Let's throw that aside and trash it away. Night Thrasher comes out of Michael Dwayne Taylor. He was the son of billionaire parents who made their money from working in Vietnam, but they died under mysterious circumstances. They left their money and all their possessions in charge of their son, but until he became the proper age, he had 2 wards. Does this sound familiar? One was named Andrew Cord, I believe, and he went by Cord. And the other one was Tai, or Dow, if you want to say. She was an Asian woman. And Cord was black bald-headed man. Think Samuel Jackson. They both trained him to be the perfect fighting tool, to be no nonsense, take no prisoners, super trained his mind and his body, similar to what Uncle Oz is doing, but similar to how Uncle Oz is failing horribly as he drinks another beer. So this dude, unbeknownst, had a brother who he didn't know about, but story goes way back, and he also has a love interest who can merge into shadows. And I think her name was like Nightingale or Nightshade or something like that. But she was actually handicapped and that used crutches. But she still could fight with her crutches, kick butt and everything. He formed the New Warriors. Now, you all might remember the New Warriors from what happened in Civil War, where they kind of made it exploitive, like the superhero group was getting some footage for a reality show, and they came across Nitro, and Nitro blew up the town. And literally killed all of them except for Speedball, who became Penance.
Nitro's a dickhead.
Well, he's an asshole, but they're assholes too. He's a dickhead. But Penance came, but there's a whole, you could read up on New Warriors, because I used to be a big New Warriors fan because they had Speedball who could just use kinetic energy, and there was a really cool crossover where they had Night Thrasher fighting the Punisher, and Night Thrasher is like slicing and dicing the Punisher all up and stuff. They really wanted to make him hardcore. But this guy had armor, suits and stuff. He was really an interesting character. I wish they went further into him, but they just did some stupid stuff. Like he would come in with his skateboard, and it's just like, why do that?
What would you say is his? What would you say would be his biggest impact on comics?
Well, Civil War definitely, where they he was the New Warriors, the formulation, or the banding together of the New Warriors was like a big thing, right? And so when they destroyed them, and that was the catalyst for Civil War, that was a big deal. But he was a big spoof on Batman, because at the time you're sort of getting this Night Thrasher, billionaire, heir to billionaire wealth, and you also had Nighthawk in an alt universe who they made Kyle Richmond black too. So it's just very. There should have been more done with that guy.
Okay, and a couple final questions about Night Thrasher. What would you recommend besides Civil War and New Warriors? What would you recommend as like a specific maybe storyline for them to check out to really get the best of Night Thrasher, or maybe a specific writer to check out for Night Thrasher?
Well, you can literally pick up Night Thrasher 1, and he has his own like kind of comic arc on that. But you should read the New Warriors if you can. Find the first New Warrior arc. It's pretty good, dude. Like they band together. He bands together. He's basically Batman of the Outsiders. Speedball, Norita, who is a cousin of Namor, super strength, underwater ability. Also had his girlfriend who could blend in the shadows. Also had Nova, and if I'm not mistaken, had a young Vance Astro, who was a phenomenal telekinetic. So,
no doubt. Okay, that was a good little piece right there about Night Thrasher. Next week, instead of comic characters, we are going to highlight some actors and actresses. Some black actors and actresses, and we're going to put a poll up, and then we're going to kind of go through their movie catalog and just kind of see, talk about the ones we like, what we didn't like, if they were good, if they weren't. It'll probably be some bigger name actors and actresses, but it'll be a little different. We won't be giving you a history lesson. We'll just kind of go through their movie catalog. Mm-hmm. So, Oz, do you have any suggestions before we get to our final blow for our movies? Because I definitely have I know one guy I'm definitely putting on the list.
You mean one girl you're putting on the list?
One guy.
Oh, so it's male or female?
I'm gonna put one male. I'm gonna put one male, one female, and I was gonna let you put one male, one female.
Oh wow, dude! Oh my, I'll tell you my male and female. Pamela Greer, and then my guy would probably be Chewie.
That is your guy. You do rock with Chewie.
Man, I like that guy, dude. He's just untapped, man. He needs some stuff, man.
So my guy, I'm going with my favorite actor. It was only between two people, and I went with my favorite instead of my second favorite. So Denzel Washington's gonna be my guy.
Equalizer.
Yeah, there's
Equalizer.
There's no question about that.
Sterling said, "I'm coming for you." Denzel's son said, "No, you ain't."
And I think my woman is gonna. It shouldn't shock you, but it might shock you a little bit. I'm going with Sanaa Lathan.
Oh, I know that name. What's she been in?
She was in Alien vs. Predator.
Yeah, man, her dad is like a big time crazy director, dude.
And she was in Love and Basketball.
Yeah,
and Brown Sugar.
Hey, her dad, all those Netflix specials for Dave Chappelle, her dad directs those. Yeah. Her dad is old school directing badass, dude.
I've had a crush on her since I was a little kid. I love Sanaa Lathan. I think she's great.
Regina King.
She was definitely she was definitely up there. Regina King definitely was one of the top picks. But Sanaa Lathan is top of the line for me.
Hey, let me on a side note. I forget her name, but she doesn't get the props like she should. Have you ever seen Ninja Assassin?
No.
Man, you should check out Ninja Assassin. It's got that South Korean rock star named Rain. Dude, that cat, this ain't no polar either. That cat, that movie is nuts. And the woman in it, this black woman, she's beautiful. She looks like your girl. But yeah, she just doesn't get the proper props, I think, But yeah, you should check that out.
That's because when people talk about it, they don't know her name.
Yes, they're just like, you know that girl. No, not the guy from Hawaii Five. Oh, that girl.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, I know that. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, that girl. Yeah.
Every week you got a new actor or actress. You're like, you remember that guy from this movie? He was in that movie with that girl. The girl that was beside him. He's really good.
No, not that girl beside him. The girl that was in back 3 spaces over.
Right.
With the blue shirt on, dude.
Yeah, come on, man. Clearly you know what I'm talking about. All right. So for our final blow, we like to play a little bit of music. And Oz apparently hadn't been put on Jeezy.
I heard some Jeezy, but yeah, you threw out some stuff. Like, oh.
I put on a couple songs, and he picked an old classic. So we're gonna play a little Jeezy for our final blow. So this one is Oz picked this one. Here we go, Oz. What you got for the final blow?
Yeah. If you haven't, check out Ninja Assassin. See what you think. It's your typical ninja / bastion, but there's some takes on it, and there's some really good action in it. And I just like the action. By next show, I'll know what our girl's name is. But again, everybody, wear your mask, stay safe.
No doubt. Again, make sure you follow all of us on Twitter, Need for Marvel vs. DC. Follow Oz at OzzyReal. Hunter x Hunter is still fantastic. I actually found more episodes on HBO Max, so I will be continuing that. Apparently it's not over, just Netflix doesn't have all the episodes. So I'm really excited about that. The new outro song is terrible. It's god-awful. I have no idea why they changed it from the arena arc and the one with Karapako has to change. I have no idea why they changed it. It's god-awful. Like, it's terrible. The video is awful. Everything about the outro is awful now. The intro music is still good. That video is not good anymore. I don't know why they have to change things. Just leave it how it was. When they were in the arena, the intro video music was great. The outro music was fantastic. The video was great. Yeah, they did way too much. But Hunter x Hunter is still fantastic. I found 15 more episodes on that, so I'll be finishing that hopefully in this next week. Then I can go back and restart Death Note. I'm going to try to finish that in one sitting. I always get to where they, spoiler alert, where they wipe their memory. That's all I'll say on that. And then I end up stop watching. So I'm going to try to push through this time. Yeah, so that's all I got for the final blow. This has been good. Good episode. Next week, we're going to talk about black couples or the lack thereof. WandaVision 5 and 6. Got a packed show next week, Oz.
I love it. It's good, man. It's good. This one's a good one.
Yeah, it's a long one. It's 2 hours of my life that you took from me. I'll never get back.
Soul Survivor, baby.
Yes, sir. Well, Oz, tell me what you talk to them next time.
As usual, good people, peace and chicken grease.
And y'all have a good time, because we're going to have a good time until we talk to y'all next time. Peace.
Snow Survivor for today. Snow Survivor. You know, what you doing on a Sunday?